Hey, this is Danielle DeLaite for Hey You Guys at the premiere of How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. The blue carpet's about to start, so let's check it out. Why do you think How to Train Your Dragon has resonated so well with audiences around the world, and what do you admire most about your character, Stoick?
I think it's resonated so well, but one, because it's been brave enough to have the characters age, to evolve, to have personal injuries, permanent issues, things that they have to deal with. I feel like it's a movie that isn't just there for kiddies, it's there for adults, and it makes kiddies rise up, you know, and it's taken on some really interesting themes about love and family and you know, you really climb into the emotion of the characters, which is rare, I think, in an animated movie. So I think it's pushed past the limits in that, and they're beautiful and they're artistic. And my favorite thing about Stoick is his ability to surrender and transform, because that was, I think, in the first movie when he did that, that was beautiful, because that really wasn't the person that he was at the start. It was a great character arc.
So how much fun have you had being a part of the How to Train Your Dragon universe?
It's crazy. I was telling someone down there, it's the longest job I've ever had. It's been 11 years I've been doing this character. 3 movies, like 200 episodes of the show on Netflix. So it's bittersweet. I feel like I could always rely on Fish Legs, and now he's finally leaving. It's sad.
And how has Fish Legs changed and evolved over the course of these movies?
I was just telling him, like, I feel like out of all the lead characters, he's evolved the least. Because 10 years ago, he was young, he was a scaredy cat, scared of dragons. He always had, he was the brains of the group, so he had all the information. Cut to now, 10 years later, he has like a sick little goatee, but he's still just as afraid of dragons as he ever was.
And because we're here talking about how to train your dragon, which of your pets has been the hardest to train?
I have a gnarly dog named Crosby, rescue, a little aggressive. He is a nut. He's bonkers. When the mailman walks by, he flips out. And when a new guy he's never met comes to my house, he's super defensive. So he is my little aggressive Toothless.
Yes, he's very loyal to you.
Yeah, he is. He is. I feel very safe.
Yes. And because we're talking about pets, if you were given the opportunity to have a dragon, would you take it? Or if not, why not?
Wow. Honestly, I don't think I would, because I think my dog would murder that dragon. Truthfully, anything that's not a dog, my dog wants to murder.
The Loch Ness Monster could really be a water dragon. Okay, do you believe this, and do you believe in dragons?
Yes, I do, and yes, I'd never even thought of that. Well done, you.
Thank you.
That's right.
I appreciate your time. How does it feel to have lent your very distinguished voice to the role of Grimmel?
Well, first of all, thank you for the compliment, but I had a good time. I really believe that's the secret to life, is to have a good time. You know, it's serious enough. I think if you can have a job that you really love, which I do, it's nothing but good luck, good fortune.
Well, I can tell you're having a good time here today as well.
Oh, yeah. I'd go down there to make a flick in a minute. Yes, ma'am.
And why do you think the How to Train Your Dragon movies have resonated so well with audiences?
Oh, well, because it's legit. Because they believe these people. I think with many people, the cartoon characters are more real than life. Because I think they involve qualities that they would like in their lives. Honor and integrity and honesty. You know, all those things that people don't seem to believe anymore, you know. I'm talking about politics, of course.
I get the gist.
You get it?
Yeah. And because we're talking about how to train your dragon, which of your pets has been the hardest to train?
I suppose the hardest to train is oneself. I mean, I hate to sound that philosophic about it, but it's true. I think that's what we're talking about. It's how to train your dragon, the dragon that's in you. That's the most dangerous dragon, don't you think?
I have a question for you. As a composer, I've always wondered, as an audience member, how do you go about composing for a film when you need to really balance, you know, giving the audience what to feel, but not overwhelming them with music?
The trick I've found is to watch it early on, when it's kind of almost there, watch it without music, myself, and try and always hold on to that memory of what I was like the first time I saw it. And if I can hold that emotional journey that I had as an audience member the first time, then I'm never going to be ahead of the audience, because that experience for me was as genuinely, you know, honest as it was for anybody seeing it the first time with the music. If I forget that emotional journey, I know the story, and then I will jump ahead, or I might make things too complicated. But that first time through that's the key moment.
I like that. And because we're here at How to Train Your Dragon, what has been your hardest pet to train?
Yeah, well, you can try. I mean, I've had lots of cats in my history, and you just can't. But I now have poodles, standard poodles, but they're very smart, so they can be a little hard to train sometimes. But no, right at the moment, I'm training Moose, my chocolate-coloured poodle, and he's doing extremely well.
And if you were given the opportunity to own a dragon, would you say yes?
Fuck yeah, of course. Who wouldn't?
I love it.
Dangerous, but.
Why do you think the How to Train Your Dragon movies have resonated so well with audience members?
That's a good question. I always think I'm the worst person to ask. I fall in love with the stories and I give my heart to it. But from the outside, other than that first time I watch it through, then you lose all perspective. So the fact that people like it is just a mystery to me and yet it's not, because I like it. And I always base everything on, well, if I liked it, they must like it. Which isn't a very good answer, but.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!